Will you hear that? That's the sound of 1,000 internet arguments starting all at once. And nothing, I mean nothing, gets the cast iron community fired up more than this can right here. It's basically the cast iron equivalent to politics. And everybody starts campaigning. You got a Facebook group starting all over this. And half of the world screams, "It's poison!" And the other half saying, "Well, my grandma ate on this stuff for 97 years and she's fine." But today, we're cutting through all this folklore. Is this stuff really that dangerous? Or is it the unsung hero of cast iron seasoning? So let's get into it. First up, the trans fat panic. I hear people say, "Heath, Crisco is full of trans fat." Well, not anymore. The new label says 0 grams of trans fat. But here's the part that everybody misses. You're not eating the seasoning. Seasoning isn't cooking, it's chemistry. When we season a pan, we're not greasing it for flavor. We're doing something called polymerization. Raw Crisco is a fat, but once you heat it past its smoke point, you change its chemistry. It becomes a polymer, a small microscopic suit of armor. So you're not spooning Crisco in your mouth like it's ice cream. You're cooking on a hard, plastic-like layer of carbon. You're not consuming the fat, you're benefiting from the shield. Now let's look at the seed oil argument. This is my favorite part. I see comments like, "I'll never use Crisco, it's soy garbage." Then that same person grabs a bottle of vegetable oil. Let's read these labels together. Crisco, soybean oil. Vegetable oil, soybean oil. Folks, it's the exact same ingredient, just a different costume. You can't hate the player and love the game. If you're truly anti-seed oil, you need to be using ghee, lard, or beef tallow, period. But swapping the blue can for the yellow bottle isn't going to change anything. It's just a texture preference. Finally, the big scary one. Heating oil past its smoke point causes carcinogen. Scientifically true if you're cooking your food. Burn your olive oil while sauteing spinach? Well, that's bad news. But remember, seasoning is a different rodeo. We want the smoke. Smoke is a visual signal that carbon chains are breaking down and reforming into that polymer. Once the pan cools, those compounds are locked into the iron. They aren't leaching into your eggs like the skillet boogeyman. If they did, every cast iron pan from 1920 on would be recalled by now. So if the science says it's safe, why do I actually prefer using the blue can? Control, baby. Crisco is a solid. You wipe on a whisper thin layer and it stays put. Liquid oil runs, it pulls. It gives you those ugly leopard spots like it's been left out in the sun and it's got a sunburn. Crisco builds a shell that's harder than flax or canola oil, plus the finish. If you want that classic semi-gloss antique look, shortening is the secret. Liquid oil is often dry, matte, or kind of dull. Crisco dries like black glass. So here's the verdict. Use whatever you want. Ghee, tallow, canola, whatever. But don't fear the new blue can because the internet ghost stories. It's cheap, it works. And once it's baked on, it's like rock hard armor for your skillet. Now I want to hear from you. Are you team blue can? Or you team tallow, team canola, whatever? Let me know in the comments below, politely or not. The algorithm doesn't care. And I'm Heath from East Texas Duct Tape. Thank you for watching.